My name is Elizabeth Wanjiro Muriuki. I am the director and the founder of Serene Haven. Serene Haven is an organization that addresses the plight of teenage mothers. We are running 2 programs. One is a rescue center, where basically we give shelter to homeless teenage mothers, those that are in need of care and protection. The second one is an initiative that started early this year. It's a school for teenage moms, where the girl comes to school with her baby, and inside the school we run a daycare. So in the morning the girl drops the baby at the daycare, goes to class, then picks the baby maybe during break time and breastfeeds, returns the baby back to the daycare, like that until evening. I started the initiative because I was a teenage mother, so I have walked in those shoes. I know how it feels to be young and you have a baby when you're not even yet 18, when you are still a child. So I felt that these girls, mostly the community neglects them, it stigmatizes them, and they're always pointing a finger at those girls. Then I also realized that these girls tend to lose some time, they tend to lose education as they are breastfeeding. So you'll hear them being told you have to drop out of school for 2-3 years as you wait for your baby to grow older so that you can go back to school. And during this time, most girls will have lost interest in going back to class. So that's why I thought, before she loses any education, she can come to school even when pregnant, or even when she has a very small baby, maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and she'll still continue with her education as she's still breastfeeding. So there's no time lost. Again, also, I was looking at the separation of mother and baby. At this time, when the girl goes back to school and she has to leave her baby at home, no mother wants to leave her child behind. Most mothers just want to be with their children. So it gives this girl peace of mind to be able to continue with her education as she's seeing her baby every day. Also, there is the issue of parents. Some parents may want the girl to go back to school, but they don't have the ability to remain with this small baby because this parent still has to continue with his or her hustle. And house girls maybe, or a nanny may be very, very expensive to employ. There is a girl who came to us last year, and she's HIV positive. She was brought in by police officers. She was first brought to the safe house. And when she came, she was really stressed out and she was really downcast. She was around 7 months pregnant. First of all, she never used to take her medication in time because of the stigma around being HIV positive and in Form 2, I think she had Form 2 class. Again, also, her self-esteem was very low because she's an orphan. She used to live with her aunt, and when she got pregnant, the aunt threw her out. So there were all those issues going around. Again, it was also a defilement case. So when she came, there was, she used to have a lot of self-pity, and she used to feel like that is the end of the world. Actually, later when even she gave birth, she used to say she does not want that baby. She never even used to breastfeed the baby. But we have walked the journey with her up to around November. By November, you could see she's taking medication nicely. She's not even hiding the medication anymore. She does not care whether you think she's HIV positive or not. Then previously, she used to say she will not go back to school. But when January came and we opened the school, now she decided to go back to school. Actually, she's now one of our best students. She's doing really well. The baby is doing really well. Even her viral load has gone down because when she came, her viral load used to be around 200,000. And for people who don't know that is very bad. But as of the last clinic that we went, her viral load has really gone down. Actually, the clinicians are very impressed with what she's doing. So for me, or for us as Serene Haven, that is a big, big milestone because we feel that maybe if this girl would have stayed in the village wherever she was, maybe she would have even committed suicide, or maybe she would have thrown the baby somewhere in a ditch. And as of the last test that the baby took at 6 months, the baby is doing well. And when we started with 2 girls only. Actually, when we started, we were just looking at a place to just give girls shelter and all that. But then again, now came the pandemic, And now the teenage mothers started streaming in, so many of them. So for us, I would say we gave shelter to girls who did not know where to go during a difficult time when people out there were suffering. These girls, at least they had a place to call home. They did not sleep in the streets. And we sheltered around 10 girls during the pandemic, and most of them got their babies during that time. So that translates to around 20 people. So I would say we made an impact because we supported those girls by giving them basic needs, by giving them psychosocial support. So we felt that we walked the journey with them, and maybe if they had been out during COVID, situations would have been bad, because here comes the curfew and a girl is out there and she's pregnant. What would have happened to her? So at least it reached a point, even children officers or people out there in the community know that if I come across a young pregnant girl who has no place to stay, there's a place I can take her. In the next 5 years, I would say the organization will now be reaching maybe 150 girls per year, and together with their babies. So that translates to 300 children. Then I would say we will have a nursery school, because these babies are growing. And as they are growing, maybe if a girl comes to us when she's in Form 1 and she has a 1-month-old baby, or she's pregnant, by the time she's in Form 4, that baby will need to go to school. So I would say by then we will have a nursery school, a kindergarten for those children. Then I would say we will be able we will have opened a second school somewhere in this country. Serene Haven is the only organization that is offering a solution for teenage mothers' education. I know out there are shelters for teenage mothers, but no other shelter is running a school inside the shelter. So I believe we are doing something unique. The idea we have is it's of its own kind. Again, this award will go, the Zuri, it's a platform for me to be able to reach out to more girls, and for us to bring on board partners who would be able to mentor and walk this journey with these girls, and also help them and assist them to understand the situations they are in. And I think it's also very important for the growth of the organization. What we are doing is basically women empowerment, and so that one goes very well with the SDGs, because gender equality is part of the SDGs, because I believe that when a girl is not educated, or when a girl drops out of school because she got a baby, that one goes against everything on gender equality. This girl being able to keep this girl in school means that she will be able to get skills, and these skills will help her be able to be a better person, a better mother, and a better woman in future, such that she'll be able to bring up her baby very well and very comfortably without having to beg anyone for anything. So on the SDGs, what we are doing women empowerment. Women empowerment that will bring gender equity and equality, because these girls, we are giving these girls a platform to be able to correct the mistakes of the past, if I may call them that, because the moment a girl has a baby when she's young, most of the time she feels like her life has come to an end. So we are giving them an opportunity to just come to school and acquire basic education, so that they will be able to go out there and be able to compete with the world, and not being put down by the fact that she had a baby when she's 15, 16, or 17. So for us, that is a part of what we are doing. Then, in line with the theme for this year for International Women's Day, we are challenging these girls to be able to become a better version of themselves. So that I know so many girls got pregnant during the pandemic, and we thought that so many girls will drop out of school because of the pandemic. Because the moment she got pregnant, in itself, even without a pandemic, when a girl gets pregnant and she's in school, even when there is no COVID and all that, most of these girls tend to drop out of school. But now it's even worse because even the economic situation of their parents has gone down. So we are giving them a place and a platform to come back to school and be able to have a comfortable place and a comfortable space where nobody is judging them, just to be able to continue with their lives and to be able to bring up their children, to be able to acquire the psychosocial support for their mental health and all that. So I believe that these girls will be able to reach a point where they wanted to be, with or without the babies. And for us, that one will help us as a country and as women to be able to pick our pieces. Because if she drops out of school, she'll be saying, were it not for COVID, I wouldn't have dropped out of school. Were it not for COVID, I wouldn't have gotten pregnant. But now she has an opportunity to be able to correct all that.